Hello there. My name's Eld Trades. I am one of your Treasury Managers, and I'm making this video to be the first ever video for Scary Chain Capital on me updating on what we're going to do with our treasury, the strategies, our vision, what we have done and are currently doing, so you can know as much as you can and have as much transparency in our operations as possible. So most of you probably know me. I'm Eld Trades on Twitter. Sometimes I stream on YouTube, teach trading here and there. I've been trading cryptocurrencies for about 5 to 6 years, probably bordering on 6 years now. I come from a commodities background. Before that, I come from an engineering background. I have a ton of experience in cryptocurrency, and I've made most of my money from trading and investing in it. Now, the reason I'm making this video is, first of all, I want to say that we're going to make these videos more and more frequently. Probably once every 2 weeks, and alongside an AMA once every 2 weeks, but on 2 separate weeks. So there is an update on the treasury and everything we're doing once a week, if that makes sense. It's very, very important to me and to the whole team that you guys have full transparent view of what we're doing. We don't like how other projects are anonymous. We don't like how they hide their treasury. We don't like how they don't communicate with their holders. And we took it to heart, and we made sure that we will show every single step that we're doing. We do it with a doxed team at that. In saying that, let's dive right in to the first week of the Treasury update. Alongside this, I will also do little show and tells or why I bought or sold according to how I trade, and I will also add some on-chain data and market analyses for the future videos. Anyways, let's begin with our treasury. So right now, our treasury sits at about 1.035 million. That's not bad at all, considering that almost every other FAAS treasury has tumbled down extremely strongly during the last BTC dip. Not only has that happened, but we've actually managed to grow our treasury by about 90% in the last few months. So we've done incredibly well there, and of course, as you know, with bonding, we are able to keep the treasury up and eventually pay you back with dividends, which are coming very, very soon, and will reward those who were loyal throughout the bad times. So the treasury strategy right now goes like this. We are mostly in stablecoins. We have been mostly in stablecoins since I advised it, along with Tarzan, around 42, 43k. The reason we did that, almost going exactly opposite to the sentiment that everyone was telling me, was the fact that we were making a lower high, below resistance. It was pretty much like, the fourth time that this strong support at 40k was hit. And I was saying, it's like, if we're wrong, I gave it about 20% chance if we're wrong, then we have stables and we can wait for a better scenario, maybe more accumulation, maybe more demand, and we can always re-enter. But if we're right, then we have a lot more stables to buy any dips that occur. And I actually remember this day specifically here, 21st of January at around 43, 42k. I saw this massive wick down action, and I've seen this through my experience many times, and I was saying, that's it, the lower high straight into the support, bearish hammer candlestick, hitting this resistance line right here. This is not something we wanted to be a part of, so we initiated about a 70-80% sell into stablecoins. Thus, the market continued to stumble. Altcoins went down incredibly hard, harder than Bitcoin, as they usually do. And we survived and not only survived, but actually managed to grow the treasury through bonding and farming the stable coins, and also little trades here and there that Tarzan and I made, and I will tell you some of them now. After this. So we are mostly in stablecoins. If you look at the treasury here, fully transparent on the treasury page, we are mostly in different farms right now. If we go to the bottom, you can actually see which farms we're using and how much stablecoins we have in each of them. Now, if some of you may be wondering, why are we in so many different stablecoins like MIM, USDC, UST, and why are we in so many different farms? The answer to that is security and safety. So we know from experience, and many of you will probably as well, that these protocols, especially the ones who offer high APRs, high returns on stablecoin staking, they have to be researched extremely hard before using. And even the best ones, like we saw Wormhole with Luna, right? Even the best ones can be hacked and exploited. So I have decided, along with the team, to split the stablecoins amongst many different farming methods. These farms are always updated to the ones that we find to be not only the safest, but have the best returns on the stablecoins. Thus, you will see the money moving around once in a while, and you may also see some stablecoins not being farmed. For example, in my wallet, which is holding a part of the treasury, you may see some unstaked coins, and the reason for that is I want to have quick buying power if I ever see a massive opportunity for a long, or even maybe one day a short. So that's why not everything is always staked, but at least 90%, 95% probably is. Now you will see these little plays right here, like Merit Circle, Butterfly, Spirit, Phantom, small amounts of money. Those are called our little high risk plays. Basically, they are projects that we believe they justify themselves by not only returning good APYs or APRs, but are also very, very cheap and a good opportunity for the long run. Now, when I find a better opportunity with a more trusted coin, for example, like I did on AVAX, we bought AVAX at around $57, $56, just according to my own analysis. We bought about 10K, and since then the trade is up really well. Now you may say 10K is nothing compared to 10 million, but when we do trades like this, whereas it's after a massive, massive, massive fall, we call it high risk, and thus we can only apply a high risk strategy to it, whereas we don't use more than a specific percentage of the treasury. But rest assured, as the market shows more and more bullish signs, we will start to have less and less stables and have more and more investments. So that is what you will see now. But until then, just realize that we're making good returns on these stablecoins farms. And another thing is, we've also noticed that there's always some weird news about specific coins, whether it's DAI, USDC. There was that meme problem right before when I think it was Alameda, or was it Three Arrow Capitals, I'm pretty sure. They pulled out about $500 million, and that destroyed the peg. And that's another reason why we actually diversify between the different stable coins. So that's pretty much what we've done. I would like to add that when BTC was ranging around 34, 35, I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter or YouTube, but I kept saying that this is probably a local bottom, and we started to risk back on, and that's why we started buying AVAX, and we also bought HTR at around 59 cents, just because of the harmonic, the support. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. Basically, and now we're up on that trade as well. This is a long-term one, so don't worry about this one, but AVAX is kind of like a way to show you that we are able to make short-term trades and profit even in, you know, pretty much choppy market conditions. So that's how we make our little trades while everything is farming. So we have the bonding, we have the stablecoin farming, we have mine and Tarzan's little trades, and throughout that, not only have we been able to weather the storm that pretty much no one else has, but we've been able to grow the treasury pretty nicely. And to that I say, imagine what will happen if a bull market comes back and the confidence comes back. Then we will truly shine, and we can definitely presume that with the right market conditions, the right bonding, the right activity, everything will be self-sufficient, and we can definitely grow this treasury above 10 mil, 20, and so on. Also, something to regard is that, yes, we are still in pretty bad market conditions overall when it comes to coins such as ours. It's important to realize that, yes, while our fundamentals are very good, especially compared to the other FAS coins, it is hard to convince new buyers after things like Time and Ohm and many other of those type of coins, even MCC, have had massive, let's say, bad publicity, especially Time and Ohm. So people are very skeptical of reflection tokens and rebase API tokens. So given that not only BTC crashed hard, the whole market crashed, given that not only that we were a very small market cap, and we are a very small market cap, and given that we are part of the family of the coins that were under scrutiny because of many other frauds, we have done tremendously well in keeping an index, or at least a treasury ratio to market cap, which is highest than any other FAS coin out there. Now that's a lot of talk about the treasury. What about what you will get? Trust me, and I will update this, and we will update this more in AMAs and YouTube videos. You will get your fair share of this. The more SCC you hold, the more of this treasury belongs to you. Everything is transparent, and you will see it go straight to your wallet when the time is right. Now, quickly, let's just talk about the airdrop of SCC. That would be NEP. Some of you have it, some of you don't, so we'll talk about it quickly. It's not really the point of this specific video. But basically, we are working strongly with NEP. We are going to bring cross-chain as promised, so all the rewards are distributed evenly, and you don't actually always have to move to the, the other bridges to maximize your rewards, which is very annoying. We know. We heard your concerns, and we're going to implement that as fast as we can. There may be some delay, but it will come. Don't worry about that. Also, with any printer, we are working on partnerships, and I can't say too much, but when people start to see what comes in, and especially now that I'll actually show you, especially now that we stopped the 0% tax on buying, you will start to see your rewards increase as the volume increases. Another thing is, of course, I'm a TA on-chain FA guy, but specifically TA. Every NEP chart has a rounding bottom. After a massive dump, there is no resistance once you go up, and this can easily go back to its all-time high, given the right market conditions. We are also going to implement bonding on NEP, which will actually grow us a treasury, which we can use to support the price the same way we do SEC, and we can also use for marketing, which we haven't done much of because of the current market conditions. So, in conclusion, I don't want to make this too long. Treasury done very well, or has been doing very well, and is doing very well. We are mostly still in stable coins, farming on different farms, different stable coins for security, and when the time is right, we will start to risk more and more. We are already making beautiful trades. In fact, since the 34K, 33K dump, we've actually not made one bad trade yet. So they're all up. HTR and AVAX are our main ones. We also have a BNB trade pretty much from the actual bottom of BNB right there. I bought it for us about 10k worth of BNB right there, and we're also up on that. So everything is looking beautiful on the treasury side. Dividends will start to be, ramped up. Buybacks will start to be ramped up. Marketing will increase as the market conditions bring back more confidence, so don't worry about that. Any printer, same story. Cross-chain bonding will do great for it. And that is it for today. If you guys have any questions, anything else you want to know, maybe write it in the comments. I will cover it next time. But mostly what I'll do is I'll make little videos like this, which will be the treasury update, the strategy, and I will also do a little market update for you guys, and in the future some on-chain as well. Anyways guys, happy to have you. I want to say thank you for trusting in us, especially during these bad times, and you will be rewarded. Patience will be rewarded in the future. This market, I don't know how long you've been in crypto. The ones who have been in more than 4 years know what I mean. This market, BTC, always recovers. It always recovers. And we believe that even though we might not just, fully recover back to all-time high, maybe after a couple of months we range, that eventually BTC will recover and our results will speak for themselves, and we should have no worries at all being the top fast project out there. So that's what I have to say for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video, it actually helps us. Subscribe, helps us with the algorithm, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.